we have done already this one. This one is contrast stretching. Contrast stretching, in contrast stretching what we have said here, actually this is the portion. In this portion actually we have the output image, denoted output image, that one is denoted by R, S1, and this one is the original side. In the original side it starts from 0 and ends at 255, since this one is a gray level image. So if we produce a graph like this where we have 2 points R1 and R2, now what happens, if R1 equals to S1, R1 and S1 becomes equal, at that time what will happen, this will then, and R2 becomes equals to S2, both of them if they become equals. So at that time this one will be a linear graph. So linear graph actually means whatever we are plotting here, we are getting the value here. Similarly, wherever we will plot means same thing we will get. So this one is the first case. If we are considering, then this one is the first case. This one will be the first case. And another case is given, that one is if R1 equals to R2. If the R1 means the this one is level which we are entering, input value is R and output value is S. So now both of them if they are same, R1 and R2 both are same, then and S1 value is 0. So what will happen, S1 they are considering here S1 value, this one is 0, and R1 and R2 both are same. R1 এরও যা ভ্যালু, তার মানে এটা যদি this one is in R axis or X axis, both values are same. But what happens that this one is occurring as a thresholding. Thresholding মানে হচ্ছে গিয়ে this one at the top it becomes white totally, and at the down it becomes 0. So that means two colors will only present. That one is black color and another one is white color. No other variation will present. If we get a pixel for this one, we will get a pixel like that. So there will be only present 0 and 1 will present. Nothing else than 0 and 1 will present here. Okay. So actually this is the binary image. So these are the things, two things which we have got this one. And intermediate values means it can be spread in a different manner. I have shown in the means এরকম ভাবে this one may be a curve also. So at that time what happens, actually here lower value which are here actually have the higher value, it will be plotted in the output in a smaller portion, darker portion. So actually it will increase the contrast. Okay, so this one will increase the contrast, which we have understand also from what we called from the Lightroom. So let me show that one also. Lightroom also there, and also curve is also present in Photoshop, also present there, that one. So if we are opening recent thing such as anyone like this. So if I take this one and if I put a curve upon it, এবারে এটাকে কার্ভটাকে যখন আমি এটাকে স্ট্রেচ করছি তাহলে এটার কন্ট্রাস্টটা কিন্তু বাড়ছে. So this one the contrast is increasing. Okay, so this one is occurring actually in a RGB value. Okay, so but if I consider this one, if I convert this one to grayscale, control shift or gray mode, from image mode I am going to a grayscale. Okay, this one is flattening, other values are discarded. So now if I again put let me click this one, and if I, so this one is applied, at that time whatever this is the same thing, but if I am going to change this one and moving this one upward, that means this one is an R1 point, R2 point. So at that time we are seeing that the contrast is being increasing. As more and more we are increasing this one, actually what happens, if we are plotting like this, then actually the darker value is being plotted here in the darker value. If I make it little lower, then darker value plotting টা সেরকম হয়ে যাচ্ছে, যেরকম প্লট করা হচ্ছে সেই অনুযায়ী এটার কালারটা চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে. এখানটা যদি একদম ঠেকিয়ে দিই আর এটাকে একদম যদি আমি উঠিয়ে দিই তখন দিস ওয়ান উইল অ্যাক্ট অ্যাজ আ থ্রেশহোল্ড। এটা থ্রেশহোল্ডের মতন অ্যাক্ট করছে। ঠিক জায়গাটা আমার ধরা হয়নি, পুরোপুরি একদম মিডলে যদি ধরতে পারতাম তাহলে এটাকে ব্ল্যাক অ্যান্ড হোয়াইটে কনভার্ট করে দিচ্ছি পুরোটা। ঠিক আছে, তো এই ফটোশপটা দিস ফটোশপ ইজ অলসো বিং ক্রিয়েটেড মেনলি উইথ দ্য হেল্প অফ ইমেজ প্রসেসিং। ফর ডুইং ইমেজ প্রসেসিং, actually this one is also a vast thing. We are doing the things with the help of this image processing. Mainly image processing techniques are being applied here, algorithms are there, they have done something, programming is there. We are just only they have provided an interface and we can able to use it just as a Facebook. Okay, those who do not know even programming, they are all of them are not know the what is the programming of Facebook, but we are using it each and every day. So like that, so this manipulation also many things we can able to do it. So I think so that this portion which we are doing, that one is in the pen portion, so this total thing is now clear. At a specific range we are increasing the gray levels, that means this one is almost like the thresholding. দেখো অন্য পোর্শনগুলোকে ওরা ব্ল্যাকই করে দিয়েছে, বলতে গেলে ব্ল্যাকের কাছাকাছি আছে, তার মানে এখানে 0 থেকে এটা আপ হলে this one will be increased not to a greater extent, and only a specific region they are increasing. Then how we can show that one with the help of Photoshop? So we can show that one if I am thinking, last day I have said about this Marquee tool. There are different types of tool. There is a Marquee tool. Okay, let me consider this one. Accordingly we are learning about grayscale. We are just only doing this one in grayscale. Totally the thing has been changed to grayscale. Control L, and then we are increasing its level. Okay, if I am going to a specific region, only this specific region has been increased, not the whole picture I am increasing, only a specific region I am increasing the value of that specific region. Okay, so it is not needed for this picture, not apt for this picture, but sometimes the things comes like that, that we have to increase the picture or we have to darken the other portion. Totally we have to make dark the total thing, outside thing we have to make it totally dark, and some portion only will left, that one will be in light. Okay, so there is only two things are there mainly, if you see it properly, that in one place it is occurring that the only other things are total dark, other things are totally dark, only a single portion. That means if I invert this thing, we can invert the selection also. We are applying now the curves to it, so I am applying the curves. So what is occurring here, actually curves is occurring on the total thing, so curve we cannot do. So actually if we want a level, so what will happen, the total thing, other thing is becoming white, or if I want to make total thing will become darker. Okay, only this portion is left and other portion has become changed. আমি যদি পুরোটাই ডার্ক চাই, আমি কিছু চাইই না রং যদি, তাহলে এই বাচ্চাটার খালি এই মুখটাই খালি থাকবে আর সব পোর্শনটাই ডার্ক হয়ে যাবে, খালি স্পেসিফিক পোর্শনটাকে করতে পারছি। এটা একটা, আর একটা হচ্ছে এটা হচ্ছে কি বাইরের পোর্শনটাকে এফেক্ট করিয়ে করছি, যে বাইরের পোর্শনটাকে পুরো ডাউন করে দিচ্ছি আর উপরে যেই পোর্শনটা আছে সেটাকে আমি আরেকটু বেশি আপও করে দিতে পারি। ঠিক আছে, সেটা হলো গিয়ে সেটা এফেক্টটা একদম যদি থেকেই থাকে চোখের সামনে তাহলে বোঝা যাবে। এটা কার্ভস দিয়ে না, কন্ট্রোল এল, কার্ভস দিলে টোটালটা কনভার্ট হয়ে যাচ্ছে, তাহলে হচ্ছে কি কন্ট্রোল এল করে আমি এটাকে পুরোটাই ডার্ক করে দিচ্ছি, এটাকে ওকেই করে রাখলাম। ওকে, হোয়াইট পোর্শনটা খালি আর ডার্ক করতে পারেনি, কন্ট্রোল ডি করে এটাকে ডিসিলেক্ট করে নিলাম, বা কন্ট্রোল অল্টার জেড করে কন্ট্রোল আই, আই মানে হচ্ছে গিয়ে কন্ট্রোল জেড, কন্ট্রোল শিফট আই করলে আমাদের এইটুকুনি পোর্শনই সিলেক্ট থাকবে, মানে ইনভার্ট সিলেকশন, যেই সিলেকশনটা করছি তার ইনভার্সে সিলেক্ট করছি। এবারে এইটুকুনি পোর্শনে আমি যদি আবার কন্ট্রোল এল করে লাইটটাকে বাড়াতে চাইছি, ঠিক আছে, তাহলে আগের ছবিটা তো ডিগ্রেড করেইছি, আগের কোনো পোর্শন আর নেই, আগের পোর্শন সবই that has been erased. Okay, only this portion has left and that one I have affected it. So actually this thing is occurring in this one, this portion. So this is one of the gray level slicing. And another portion, what happens, actually the image will remain as it is. That means this one is being mapped to the same thing, this one is being mapped to the same thing, but only a certain portion we are increasing its value. So that one can be done with the help of Photoshop. If we are thinking, then we can do it. If we are removing this effects, we are moving to backward in the history. So if I am moving the total thing and I am thinking that I will select only the baby, so if I am going to select it, actually without this one, Control D, without this one polygonal magnetic will just select the things. So we can select this one is the magnetic lasso. So if we are going to this one like this, I am selecting the total baby. So this has been selected. So now if I increasing this part of the baby, that I am increasing the color of this one. Actually I am cannot able to increase the color, only the contrast can be increased. So this total thing has been increased. I can also cut this one, Control X, just as copy and paste, Control V in another layer. Okay, so this layer has been removed. So I can just place it anywhere else. So this is the main thing actually, and not from the point of view of Photoshop, only from the point of view of the theory, that the thing is that other portion remains same, only certain portion, only the baby portion has been increased, and that one, and again other portion remains above this one, other portion which remains, that remains also same. So this is called the gray level slicing. Bit plane slicing. So this means actually we have many planes of a gray level. We have 2 to the power 8. For this reason there are 8 levels are there in a picture. So actually it starts from 0 and ends at 7. So at the top, these 4 at the top, the 4 bits are called MSB, and at the last in the bit plane, that one is called the LSB. LSB means least significant bit, and at the top, that one is the most significant bit. So what happens actually, so 8-bit image, so first this 4 is called the majority of visually significant data, and this one is analyzing the relative importance, and below one is not so much important. So that one we can show from this one, that is image model, this PPT. Let it open. So actually gray level slicing is present here also, mainly binary image that has been given, and also gray level tonalities in the image is given. Actually I am trying to see with the help of Photoshop that we can able to do that one. Another one here, the thing is that, so after transforming this one is one of the thing AB of gray levels and reduces all others to constant level. So that one has been applied an image, and result of transformation of first one, see that all of them has become black, only the highlighted portion remains. Okay, so this one is the thing, and again we have more bit planes. So according to the bit planes, these are the bit planes which has been shown. Actually same thing has been done. Actually we are following everyone, whatever from the I am following from the book, that one has been uploaded in the Google Classroom. Same thing has been followed by the video maker also, EC Academy, and also this PPT has been also created from that book only. So all of them are same, nothing is different. So actually if I am thinking of a bit plane, actually this image contains different bit planes. So all bit planes has been shown here, 1 2 3 4 like this. it has been started from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can able to see the numbering, so these are the numbering. So actually at the last, the LSB bits which we are getting, that means from 3, 2, 1 and 0, that one is not so much important, but the top one is much important because it is actually making the image. Okay, so this is called the bit planing. So in this way also, with the help of, we can delete one of the layer, so that the image will degrade a little. So this one cannot be shown with the help of Photoshop, so I am showing it here. So this is actually an example of bit plane. Okay, so these are the things. Later on, next day, we will do the chapter on histogram.